Hello, my name is Griffted, and I play a game called Monster Hunter. In every single Monster Hunter since 3U, I reach over 1,000 hunts with the hunting horn, and on my 1,000th hunt, I kind of use my favorite armor and fight my favorite monster using my favorite hunting horn, and kind of reflect on everything that brought me to those 1,000 hunts. And I figured I'd do that for this video. As you can see in that guild card, I'm at 999 hunting horn hunts. That number, of course, is super low. I'm a speedrunner, so oftentimes I'm just abandoning quests whenever a quest isn't going my way. So that number is actually super low with the amount of actual uses that the hunting horn has, but officially 999 hunts. Anyway, I got into Monster Hunter right before I left for boot camp. I actually joined the Navy. I was into 3U at the time, and then I had to go to boot camp, and then after boot camp I really didn't get back into the game until I was stationed in Yokosuka, Japan. I was stationed there from 2013 to 2015, and during the time, at least the early part, I was working a very strenuous job, a very sad sort of job that had a high mortality rate. So that was a new experience for me, something I had to get mentally and physically used to. And that, coupled with being away from home and missing holidays and birthdays and people in my family passing away, not being able to attend their funeral, it took a toll on me mentally. And I became pretty down, pretty depressed. I was walking around town one day with one of my buddies. He was in IT, which is sort of like a tech job in the Navy, and we're kind of doing some day drinking or whatever, and we're passing all this advertisement for the new Monster Hunter game. And I was like, "Oh, dude, I used to play that game." He was like, "Oh, dude, no way! Like, I still play it. 4U's out." I can't remember at the time if they were advertising Monster Hunter Cross in Japan or whatever. Anyway, he was like, "You should get 4U. We have it on the 3DS. We have a hunting group that we play together on the weekends. You should come hang out." I was like, "Bet." So I go get the game from the PX, which is like a store. It's like the Navy general store, commissary, whatever. In Japan, it was like combined, if I remember correctly. God, it's been so long. Anyway, I get the game, and that weekend we hang out, and they pretty much carry me up to G rank. And every single weekend we'd get together and play Monster Hunter 4U, and it was awesome. We'd chill in the barracks and we'd drink and play Monster Hunter, and it was a great time. It was a great way to get my mind off of the sort of darkness that surrounded my job, and it was amazing. I got to over 1,000 hunts on that game, and I started the tradition of using my favorite armor, my favorite weapon, and fighting my favorite monster, and reflecting on everything that brought me there. Generations came out. I can't remember if Generations came out while I was still overseas in Japan, or if it came out at my next duty station. Either way, I picked it up on release and did the same thing. Played with those guys online and still kept in touch with them, and got to over 1,000 hunts in Monster Hunter Generations. Eventually, your friends kind of enter and leave your life, and so I sort of fell out of touch with those guys, and still kept playing Monster Hunter. And with the release of Monster Hunter World, it's been more of the same. I met a really cool hunting group that I hunted with a lot in the early stages of the year, and it was great. I got to meet some really cool people throughout Monster Hunter World. And also, getting to 1,000 hunts in Monster Hunter World is unique because I started a YouTube channel, which is weird. I really had no intention of starting a YouTube channel. It sort of just came out because I was frustrated that top level, high level players that speedrun the game weren't commentating, weren't giving proper tips, and and really going in depth on what makes their gameplay so top level and differentiates a top level player from, you know, an advanced level player. And I was frustrated because the amount of content that was out was really small, so I just decided to do it myself. And that's sort of what my channel is geared to. Look at this, that's so sick. I'm so sick. And that's sort of what the channel was geared towards, is sort of bridging the gap between intermediate, advanced level players to becoming top level, elite level players. I don't know if I've been doing a good job or not, but that was the intention at least. But man, it's just crazy to kind of reflect back on all of that. Anyway, geez, oh God, I know this video is just terrible. Usually I script my videos, and this is off the cuff, like no script at all. I just wanted to come out and talk to you guys as a man. Wow, Monster Hunter is a franchise that means a lot to me. Look how sick I am. Okay, with the slow-mo, let's go, boys. Monster Hunter is a franchise that means a lot to me, and it did a lot for me while I was overseas in Japan, and it continues to reward me to this day with awesome gameplay and an exceptionally fun sort of experience. I'm so proud, I'm so happy to be a part of the community. I'm glad that my YouTube channel is doing well, and I don't know, man, I'm just real thankful as I reflect back on this 1000th hunting horn hunt. Jeez. Oh man, I'm using the glider mantle here. Glider mantle is like one of my favorite pieces of equipment, dude. I love the glider mantle. Here I am just pulling up the guild card and seeing that 1000 right there. So anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble, guys. I really appreciate it, and have a great day. And as always, keep playing that sweet chin music.